Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're new here. I would like to start this video by saying, well, first of all, thank you so much for being here and taking the time to check out my channel and, watch my videos. That means a lot to me. I am just a small streamer trying to expand on to other platforms, so this really helps me out. And the second thing is that I apologize about not being able to post or not posting on Monday, because if you know my schedule, I set my YouTube schedule to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. However, that was not possible because my mouse has been doing this auto scroll thing where it would just randomly start auto scrolling, and sometimes it's hard to get it to stop. So the only thing that I could do is either swap USB ports for now to try and get it to stop, and if that doesn't work, then I have to restart my whole entire computer, which doesn't take long, but I'd have to stop everything that I'm doing, and it starts happening after like 30 minutes of us fixing the issue. We would fix it and we'd be like, okay, it's done, it's not gonna do it anymore. But then 30 minutes later, it starts doing it again. So if you have any ideas at all as to how to fix it, we have tried the Windows Update thing, we've tried swapping USB ports, we've tried different mouses, but it's been doing this for a bit. It's doing it right now as I'm recording this voiceover. So if you know anyone or any way to fix this, please let me know, because this is absolutely annoying to deal with. And with that being said, we can get on to the video. So the video, I so the ending of the last video was shown with me wearing iron armor and standing in front of the sunset. That was actually taken from the ending of this recording, so the end of this video, basically, because I did not get iron armor until I started this uh, journey, this fight that I'm gonna do. So don't come at me for that. I realized that there was a continuity error after I started watching the other video, and I said I need to clarify it because I just thought it looked pretty and it would make a great ending for the first video. So there you go. This video, we've basically started off at the same place where I left off after looking at the chickens and the cows. I started to tend to the trees, and then after tending to the trees, I was going to plant the saplings just randomly. If the tree grows, it grows. As long as I can chop down some wood, it's good. And then it was nighttime, and so we just proceeded to go to sleep after munching on some steak, because after a good long day of chopping wood, you need some meat. We went to sleep and we woke up and we decided to take a look around our yard, our compound, and look at the space that we were working with. And then I decided that, hey, there's a lot of trees right here, and I would like this to be more of an open area. So I decided to chop down some of the tiny trees that grow. And these trees might just be as annoying as the not the tiny trees, but the oak trees that have multiple branches and they decide to branch out. So luckily we have the auto decaying leaves on, because that helps a lot. So after doing that, we, well, I decided to go out and venture out to another side, which is next to spawn, that I have not seen. And then I came across this cave. Cave was dark, but it looked very interesting. Like, I was very impressed with this cave. I have not seen a cave that is this open since my last world, or our last world with Feed the Beast. It was kind of my first world in Feed the Beast. I ventured down into the cave and then I was hearing zombie noises. A zombie was groaning on the other side of the wall, and I had to just investigate it. I started breaking down the wall, and I kept hearing him, but I couldn't see him, so I had to, you know, safety reasons, put a torch there, and then I saw him again when I did double take, and he started coming towards me. And the wooden shield isn't all that good for blocking damage. Either that, or I'm just not used to being able to stand up and block damage instead of having to crouch that you have to do in Bedrock. So I died there, and that is the theme of this video. Count how many times Queen dies in the span of this video. Anyways, we ended up killing that zombie. I ended up killing that zombie. I decided to block it off with some good old fences that I had in my inventory, and I started heading out more. And this cave has a lot of granite in it. And granite, however you want to say it. And there's a lot of granite pillars around too. And I thought maybe that there's like a chest in there or something. Maybe some type of loot or whatever. And you'll see right here that this is the type of pillar I was talking about. I was like, you know what? I see a lot of these around. So I might as well just dig into it and see what is it about. And spoiler alert, there was really nothing in there. There's just spikes of granite there. Which kind of sucks because I don't really like how granite looks. It's a good way to blend dirt with something, but like you can see there, rooted dirt or whatever dirt, granite can blend pretty well with it, but I didn't really need it. So we started heading out and we found some more wild carrots. I really like carrots in Minecraft, so I'm going to get as much carrot as possible so that I can start making my farm. Well, that was my mindset there. And I'll let you know when I decided that, hey, maybe I'm gonna just start a new world because this isn't really going that well. Like, that's when I had the aha moment. So I got to the edge of my island and I saw Spawn Island and I was like, okay, how am I gonna get there? Could not find any connecting land to it. So I just decided to skinny dip my way all the way there. And I forgot that I needed to breathe air, so I started taking some damage. We came across Gravel Beach, which Gravel Beach, I'm not gonna like Gravel Beach, Gravel Mountain. It is so freaking fascinating to me that, like, Gravel Beach. I don't know why. I just want to mine all of it. But not more than coal, though. If I see coal, I would like to mine it. Except for right here, I was like, it doesn't look like a lot of coal, so I just didn't bother with it. Plus, I had some exploring to do before it turned nighttime. So I just went right past it. And over here, at this point, I did see, like, there was fire off to the left. I did see that. But then I decided to just look over here if there is anything, any new animals. And I found a sheep. And of course, I'm trying over here to tell the sheep that he needs to give me the meat so that I can survive. But then he decided to say no and tried to escape, so we had to take him off cuz we don't do that around here. And then I decided to climb this mountain and I saw this cool little area. Some of the formations in Minecraft, to be completely honest, I love because look at that. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. So I looked at it, said, cool, whatever, and started looking around a little more. But then I found two horses and I started looking for the other horse. I was like, wait, where did the other horse go? Because I like the pattern on this horse more. And I decided to tame it. I didn't have any saddles on me, so I'm assuming I tried to tame it so that maybe they would stay and I could come back when I found a saddle and take them with me. But I did manage to get them both tamed. The second one took more of an effort to try and tame than the first one. And after I tamed them, I looked around for a bit and I saw the fire and I was like, you know what? These horses have to stay here. So I might as well protect them. So I went out and started taking the fire out and I saw the ash and I was like, you know, I believe I need ash for something. So I had to take the ashes with me. Could not let good ash go to waste. I love trying to pick up crafting tables. It's like, why even bother with taking out an axe? It's just a crafting table. Obviously I had to craft a shovel because that's how you would get them. If you tried to get them any other way, they would just disappear. And here I'm just trying to find more ashes because I saw some here. And just really making sure that I got rid of the ashes. I didn't really do much in terms of trying to get rid of the source of the problem, aka the lava source here. Instead, I just got rid of any visible signs of the fire and collected the ashes and went on my merry way. Until I found this. I don't know what to call it, but I was intrigued by this. In my other world, we moved into a cave, and it was a giant cave, obviously, the big caves and cliffs update. But they had these black stone, and there would be water in it, there'd be drip leaves growing out of it, and it looked absolutely beautiful. It would have sea pickles. So I was trying to see if I could find anything like that here, but I really couldn't. So I decided to look around for a little bit, found me some wild corn, and guys, there's a whole entire song based on corn and why it's such a beautiful thing, okay? I don't need to explain to you guys why I was trying to get wild corn. And then I saw some cows. We already had some cows, so I was like, you know what? Free steak. Let's go. It's free real estate. I crack me up. So that the next day, because it started getting night, obviously, I put my sleeping bag down, woke up, and the next day I decided to go back to the Blackstone basalt area. And obviously I had to do some inventory management, and at one point I made myself a lot of axes. Don't ask me why, but I just needed one and I accidentally made a lot of them. So I just stuck with it. Just stuck with it. And those axes made good tools to farm some animals. Obviously, we need to get ourselves more steak, and here I'm negotiating with a cow like I did with the sheep. But for some reason, they just won't give up. They just won't give up willingly, so I have to go and chase them down. They start walking away from me. The audacity. So after doing that, I went back to the Blackstone area and decided to look for some iron because I did need some iron. And I wanted to make a bucket, and I wanted to make at least a better shield because this shield was not that great. I am collecting copper here. If I could speak, I am collecting copper here because in Feed the Beast you can do a lot more stuff with copper. Like you can have copper tools, you can have like copper stairs, copper doors, like anything that a wood can give you, so can copper. Except for armor. Well, I mean, you don't have wooden armor, so that didn't really make sense. But I tried to mine all of the iron that I could, and then I found coal, and you know me, coal digger. I have to mine the coal, okay? They just look way too beautifully set. I mean, look at that. It's so satisfying to mine them. And deep slate coal ore is also easy to find in this mod. Oh, and fun fact that I did not know. I thought going under crude oil would would have the same properties as water does, where you would start to drown. But it doesn't. And that That came to me as a surprise. I actually really enjoyed that, and I think that it would make like taking a secret base. If you can build the secret base under the crude oil, that would be fantastic because that would just take it to a whole nother level. You can breathe under crude oil. You can just, I don't know, like, I feel like I should experiment with this a little more. A secret base under crude oil? Heck yeah. And while mining the coal, it became nighttime, so I had to sleep there. And then I woke up and I started heading home when I got the achievement cobweb entanglement on the bottom left there. And I turned around and I was like, wait, where is this coming from? And I saw this cobblestone and I said, that's a lot of spider webs. And if a lot of spider webs have taught me anything from vanilla Minecraft, it means either a regular spider spawner or poisonous spiders. Just two things. And I was like, there's definitely spider spawners down there, and there's definitely um, cave spiders down there. Poisonous spiders, basically. I was confused as to why there's wool there, but then I had completely forgotten that you can turn wool wool into spider string into wool, and that's why there's wool there to signify the abundance of wool. So over here, I decided that, you know what? Let's set up base. Let's start cleaning out some of the cobwebs so that we can start getting ready to go down. However, I did not want to go straight down. As you can see, there is no way that I'd be able to go straight down like that. And if I made it far enough down, I would just probably make a staircase for the spiders to come up here, and I won't have like a safe space anymore. No, I did not mind that coal because it really didn't matter that much to me. Because we were on a hunt and I was hearing a witch. At the bottom right of my screen, I was hearing witch. A witch cackling. So I had to be very careful not to just fall, because she would have done hocus pocus witchcraft on me and I would have been DEA dead. That is how you spell it. Yep, definitely. So I decided to just make my way around it. You know, literally making my way downtown. Um, and I tried to see if I could see her, but I couldn't. So I decided to just keep mining down. And if I came across her, I came across her. And there's a lot, like, there's definitely a lush cave above me or something right there, which I wanted to eventually explore, but I'm not going to. I'm just being extra careful here, trying to find my way down in a way that it won't kill me. So just mining away. And I eventually did make it down. And I had to be careful, but eventually I said, you know what? F it. And here I'm punching a stone. Yes, I am punching stone with my fist. Because I think my pickaxe broke. So I could hear her cackling down that like dark hallway right there. She went through there because there's a lush cave right there and it continues that way. And I said, you know what? I also hear an Enderman. So I'm just going to build over here so that they cannot get over it. Well, the Enderman could teleport to me, but he wasn't that much of a problem as that witch was. So I blocked that area off and I decided to make a base right there. However, there was a skeleton there that I needed to get rid of. So me and that skeleton went head to head. He definitely needs some calcium in his diet because his bones were brittle. And I just decided to explore that cave. I found some more iron, which I believe I got. That bat scared me because you can have enchanted stuff, and I believe the not the ench it looks like a charged up creeper, but it's like an enchanted creeper basically. You don't want to come across that because they either have like they have anything that you can have, they can have. They can have fire protection, they can have blast protection, they can have protection 4. So, but the good thing is that they drop you the books, some of like the enchanted books. They've dropped me sharpness 5, they've dropped me fire protection, and I decided to um, go out and like after exploring all that area, I started exploring the other side of the cave, and I found an axolotl, and I had to go back and make myself a bucket. Okay, like I had to make myself a bucket because your girl wanted that axolotl. I made myself a bucket, got that axolotl. I was kind of sad that it was brown and not like yellow or pink or white or cyan. Sorry, blue. Yeah, you can have cyan axolotl. I was sad, but you know what? I said an axolotl is an axolotl. So I picked him up and I decided to explore more, and I found some corundum. I believe that's how you say it. So I had the ability to just put waypoints, not waypoints, but like points on the map and name them, and that's what I did because I thought I would just come back here later and mine the corundums. And over here I'm digging because I heard the spiders, but I also saw the name Arag the Lurker through the walls. So I just started to mine my way there, and I said, you know what? Now is a good time to try and get ourselves some armor. So this is where I get my iron armor. And you just saw me panic build because I found the opening to the cave, and there were some tree vines that were allowing the spiders to come up there. Well, spiders can climb anyhow, but um, there's a little replay for you. Uh, yeah, the spiders really scared me, and I had an idea to like, hey, I have some spider string. I wonder if that would slow him down, and I'd be able to get some easy kills on them. However, spider string doesn't do that. Cobwebs do. So in that scenario, I needed a cobweb, and this man's tried to attack me full on. And so I almost ended up dying, but I didn't quite end up dying. So then I had an idea as to like, hey, maybe if I use slabs, the spiders won't be able to get through it, but I'd be able to hit them. So I made myself some cobblestone slabs and waited for Arag, the boss, to basically back off so that I could have an opening to place the cobblestone there. I had to eat up some food and heal up, and I mustered up the courage to do just that. However, spiders can go through half a block of stuff. Well, he was stuck up there, so he wasn't really coming out here. But he was able to go through it. And I died. Remember how I said that death is the theme? I died and I didn't have like a bed set up where I was, so I have to run all the way back. But I finally made it, and Arag wasn't there when I got there. So I ended up trying to look for him, and I could see his name through the wall. So I just followed it around. And this man somehow made his way all the way over here. I thought he like glitched through the wall or something. No, he was just up by the glowberries. I could have gotten him too, but watch very closely. Another cave spider comes out of nowhere. Like, is he spawning them? So I died, and I'm trying to get my stuff, and they both attack me again. And there's a cobweb at my feet, so I can't move. So I die. died again, and again, and this time in the water. And over here, you could see, I was scared because I could see him there, but what I did not know is that he was freaking suffocating. So I didn't get the achievement for killing him because he was suffocating at the dirt block that spawned where I had died. And that's me looking around in disbelief that I got my kill stolen by a dirt block. There's a first for everything. And then I went back to try and look in the spider's cave to see if I could find the spawner and light it up very quickly. But as soon as I fell, I was like, this is such a bad idea. Because I ended up just being ganged upon and I died. When will I learn to not go there? So I gave up. I had died way more times than I'm showing you guys. I think here I showed you like 3 times that I died to those spiders. Besides Arag, 3 times to those spiders. So there's a lot of times that I've died in that cave specifically, but I'm just showing you guys just a few. I gave up, I grabbed my stuff, and I decided, okay, it's time for me to go, basically. I went outside. If you think that the death streak was over, think again. Because look at what happens. Turn around after being in my inventory, and I don't see that creeper until he's close to me. And he blows up and he kills me through my shield. How? This one didn't kill me. I was full health. Because I was testing it out. I was like, okay, that one killed me through my shield. I want to see if this one kills me through my shield. I don't know, maybe I was low, but I just goes to prove that you can die in BS ways in every single game. And then I spend the rest of my day basically farming rice. Because I'm of the Asian heritage and I like rice, okay? I didn't know how much I liked rice until we went to the store and I saw that the big bags of rice were cheaper than the smaller ones, so I decided to get that rice and I was very happy and I waddled my butt way back home with rice. So now we don't have to buy rice anymore. There you go. Anywho, my loot in this mode doesn't disappear because of like the mod. It doesn't disappear. I have an obituary that leads me to the place where I died so that I can grab my loot, and they can never ever disappear at all. As long as I have the marker on the map, I can get rid of the marker, but as long as I don't, I have a way back to my loot. And then I decided to just basically over here just head on home because it was time for me to go back home. I had finished exploring the area as much as I wanted to, and my inventory was full. So I grabbed a goose egg because there's geese in there. Grabbed one of their eggs and decided to just head on home. And here I'm just swimming back home. And I think that is the end of this world. To be completely honest with you, I'm scared to go back to this world. I also found some wild onions, so I was happy to plant those, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be in this world anymore, so might as well. Might as well just collect them. That logic doesn't make any sense, but at the time it did, okay? But this is the end of this world. I fought Arag the Lurker, and I died at least more than 30 times, I'm pretty sure, or close to it anyways. And I have no intention of going back there. I will start a new Minecraft world though, a solo one, and maybe a solo one or one that I can have my friends on, but I will start that one and it will be vanilla Minecraft Java edition. So you guys can stay tuned for that. I am going to start it either tonight or tomorrow. and I will keep you guys updated on it. And if you would like to see me play any games live, like tonight, when this video goes up, I will be doing the Backrooms live with my friends. So you guys can check out my Twitch, which will be down in the description below, or my Twitch name, which will be at the end title screen. Oops. Again, I apologize if you can hear me fiddling with my mic, if you can hear my background noises. I am using a headset. I appreciate you guys for sticking through it, though. I very much appreciate you guys. I can never express how much I appreciate you guys. So thank you for being with me. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Like I said 30 times, I appreciate you guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Please follow me on Twitch.